Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a topic that many of you have asked about. What exactly does an immigration attorney do to build a strong case file? It's not just about filling out forms. It's a detailed, strategic process that can make all the difference in the outcome of your case. So, if you're curious about the behind-the-scenes work, or you're preparing for your own immigration journey, stick around. This is the deep dive you've been waiting for. First things first, it all starts with you. The initial consultation is the foundation of everything. This isn't just a casual chat. A good attorney uses this time to become a detective. They'll ask you a ton of questions. Some you might not even think are relevant. They're trying to understand your entire story, your background, your family, your work history, how you entered the country, your goals. They're listening for key details, potential red flags, and unique strengths in your situation. This comprehensive intake allows them to identify the best possible immigration path for you, and just as importantly, what paths to avoid. It's about creating a personalized strategy from day one, not a one-size-fits-all approach. Once the strategy is set, the real organizational work begins. Think of your immigration file as a detailed storybook that proves you are eligible for the benefit you're seeking. The attorney and their team become master storytellers and evidence collectors. This is where the document checklist comes in. It's not just a generic list. It's tailored specifically to your case type and your personal circumstances. They'll request everything from birth certificates and marriage licenses to financial records, employment letters, and educational transcripts. The goal is to gather overwhelming evidence to support every single claim made in your application. They'll guide you on exactly what's needed, what format it should be in, and why it's important. But gathering documents is only half the battle. The next crucial step is reviewing and organizing everything meticulously. This is where a skilled legal team truly shines. They don't just staple your papers together, they scrutinize every single document. Are the names consistent? Are the dates correct? Are the translations certified? They're looking for inconsistencies that a government officer might question. A tiny error, like a misspelled name on a birth certificate, can cause major delays or even a denial. The team will then arrange all this evidence in a logical, easy-to-follow order, often with tabs and an index. The goal is to make the immigration officer's job as easy as possible. A clean, well-organized file immediately signals professionalism and credibility. Next up is the heart of the application, the forms. Immigration forms can be incredibly complex and confusing. They are legal documents, and a single mistake can have serious consequences. An attorney doesn't just fill in the blanks. They strategically answer each question to accurately reflect your situation while highlighting your eligibility. They know the nuances of the legal language. For example, how you describe your job duties can determine if you qualify for a specific work visa. They also ensure that the information on the forms perfectly matches the supporting evidence you've provided. It's all about creating a consistent and cohesive narrative across the entire file. This is where their legal expertise prevents common pitfalls that applicants often fall into. Beyond the forms and basic evidence, a strong file often includes a powerful legal brief or cover letter. This is where the attorney puts on their advocate hat. This letter is a roadmap for the immigration officer. It doesn't just say, "Here are the documents." It tells your story. It outlines the legal requirements for the benefit you're seeking. And then, using the evidence provided, it argues point by point why you meet every single one of those requirements. If there are any tricky or unusual aspects to your case, like a past issue or a complex relationship history, the attorney will address them head-on in this letter. They'll provide legal arguments and cite relevant laws or previous case decisions to support your position. This proactive approach can resolve potential questions before the officer even has to ask them. Now let's talk about a key element: affidavits and personal statements. Sometimes, the best evidence is a compelling personal story. Attorneys are skilled at helping you and your family members or colleagues write powerful, persuasive declarations. They won't write it for you, but they will guide you on what to include, how to structure your story, and what details are most impactful. For a marriage-based case, for instance, detailed affidavits from friends and family describing your relationship can be incredibly convincing. The attorney helps ensure these statements are detailed, sincere, and directly support the legal requirements of your case. They help turn a simple statement into a crucial piece of evidence. Once every form is completed, every piece of evidence is organized, and every letter is written, the process isn't over. The final review is one of the most critical stages. A good law firm will have multiple sets of eyes look over the entire package. The lead attorney, paralegals, and sometimes even another attorney will review everything one last time. They're checking for typos, missing signatures, incorrect fees, and any lingering inconsistencies. It's a quality control process designed to catch any final errors before that package is sealed and sent. This obsession with detail is what separates a professionally prepared file from a standard one. They are trying to make the file denial-proof by anticipating any possible reason an officer might reject it. Finally, after the file is submitted, the attorney's job continues. They manage all communication with the government. If the Immigration Service sends a request for evidence, or an RFE, the attorney is the one who receives it and formulates a strategic response. Because they built the file from the ground up, they know exactly what evidence to provide and how to frame the legal argument. They also track your case status, follow up on delays, and prepare you for any interviews. The interview preparation is huge. They'll run you through mock interviews, go over potential questions, and give you the confidence you need to clearly and honestly answer the officer's questions. They are your advocate and guide from the very beginning until the moment you get that final decision. So, as you can see, preparing a strong immigration file is an intricate and demanding process. It combines legal knowledge, strategic thinking, storytelling, and an incredible amount of attention to detail. It's about building a comprehensive, persuasive case that leaves no room for doubt. It's an investment in getting it right the first time. I hope this gives you a clearer picture of the value and hard work that goes into a professionally prepared immigration case. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.